Hello, Internet. Hello, Sam, and welcome back to After Campfire. So, we had a little break 2 weeks ago because Sam was late, but that, kind of changed things for my video, which is kind of good because in my last video, I was talking about how I was going to interview with Amazon and how, I believe I said this, how I don't really like talking about this kind of thing in After Campfire, or at least I was talking to Sam about it outside of this system, this YouTube channel. But yeah, I was saying that I don't really like talking about things like that in a public forum like After Campfire or something because I might not get it. And I didn't. So that is a bummer. So Henry's Diary of How to Keep on Being an Adult. No, I'm not going to be working at Amazon, at least not in the next few months or so, which is a bummer. But as they were telling me, when I got the rejection, they were saying, it's a good thing you got this far. Because, I didn't study computer science at college or anything like that, and I still got invited for an on-site interview. So that was cool, but it's still frustrating. I took, a whole month off, basically, from my, job search process to focus entirely on getting this job. And I didn't get it, and that's hard. And I'm glad I had a few weeks before having to make my video, because I was pretty bummed for a little bit. But we're back! Sam, your last episode was very strange and long and great and also weird, and I also couldn't hear half of it. You had, whatever you were recording on, had some major audio issues. But Jalen! Don't call me fat, that makes me sad. So my question to you, because I was in Vegas when I recorded my last video, was where is a weird place you want to record After Campfire? And it's I don't really know why I asked the question. It was just because I was in a weird place and I thought it'd be fun. And you filmed in Egypt. Did I just say Egypt? Israel? Holy crap. Middle East, woo. So we as far as international recordings go, we have Israel, we have Japan, we have England. I think you said you might have been filming while you were in Canada, but I don't remember if that was while you were on your way home or not on your Canada trip. Anyways, I'm not sure exactly where I want to film another After Campfire that's in a weird place, but I do want it to be out of the country. And I feel like I should just name a country that I want to visit anyways, like Germany. I've always wanted to go. I've never been to mainland Europe. I've only been to England and only briefly. So yeah, I guess Germany is where I want to film an After Campfire episode. Yeah! I don't know what it was, but even before I got into anime or anything, as a kid, I was always super interested in going to Germany and Japan. And I think that was just because they're just known as very industrial countries. And since that's the kind of thing I like to do, mathy, sciencey, engineering-y stuff, those countries just always appealed to me for some reason. Even though I don't know how many Jews have a lot of interest in going to Germany and stuff. I mean, I think for the most part, most people understand that Germany right now is not like how it used to be, but still, I don't know. I don't know if people still have some strange feelings about it. But Sam, you asked me a funny question, which was just what's a game I'm excited for this holiday season? And I like how you were don't say Pokemon. I was definitely going to say Pokemon, because I am not excited for that game. Holy crap, it looks real bad. I am not excited about it for a lot of reasons. I think we've mentioned Dexit and all of that crap on this channel before, but basically not all the Pokemon are still going to be in it. It just looks boring. It's so unimpressive for a Switch version now that we're finally on an HD system, and no, we're just not going to try. Well, I mean, it's better in some ways, but just looks a little dull. I'm sure it's going to be still fun, but I was expecting so much more, and also, having all the Pokemon there. And also, Dynamax and Gigantamax are absolutely stupid, and they are the worst of both worlds for Megas and Z moves in the previous games. Because Megas, I wasn't a big fan, but it was neat to especially see some old Pokemon get some new flair. But Z moves I absolutely hated, because it's oh great, I have basically every Pokemon has a Hyper Beam now to auto-win moves, and auto-win fights, which is cool. That's really boring. The animation takes forever, and you can only skip the animation if you skip all animations, and I like normal animations. But it's dumb. So I had this cheat button that I didn't like to use because it was so long and felt like cheating, and just It was awful. So now we have Gigantamax, which is Pokemon get big, and some of them look a little bit different, like Fat Pikachu and Long Meowth. Why? It's just this temporary upgrade that like you have to use because if your opponent's using Dynamax and you're not, you're just gonna get screwed. That's just not appealing to me at all, and I'm not happy about it. This holiday season, as far as games though go, I'm not actually super excited for much. Like a lot of what I've been looking forward to has already come out. Like Fire Emblem this summer was absolutely bonkers because like I already have like 230 hours, 240 hours maybe into that game. So that was like my game of the year. Luigi's Mansion is coming out on Halloween, which will be cool. I think that's like the only other big game that I'm like really, well, I'm not even super hyped for that. I'm not super hyped for Pokemon or Luigi's Mansion. I'm kind of just good for games right now. The only game in like all of gaming right now I'm super hyped for is just the Breath of the Wild sequel, which I made a bet with my friend this week that it would be coming out on or by next holiday season as like next year's big holiday game. But I'm not so sure about that yet. But like Nintendo has to have something be their next big holiday game. That's one of the things. I don't have a lot to be excited about video game wise because most of the video games I play are Nintendo games, and Nintendo isn't really announcing anything right now, which is nerve wracking. I want more. I don't know. The best answer I can give is Luigi's Mansion, but I just don't have a very good answer for you. But in any case, Sam, since you asked me about what I'm excited for gaming-wise for the holiday season, what are you excited for and otherwise for the holiday season? Like, I don't know, gonna get a fancy new menorah for your fancy new apartment? Let me know on your next episode. Fare thee well.